And so we tried Robert, never got a response, and then we hung out with Matt, and I was in a fucking mosh pit. That's about the extent of what I remember. So I'm here on Dad Book again.
I guess I won.
So I gotta figure out who I want to pick today for Dad Booking. I want to continue with Matt. Do I want to give Robert another shot? Should we go with Brian? Greg?
What about Damien? Oh no, he's the one with the kid who's fucking annoying, right?
Him and Hugo both have terrible kids.
Damien looks like vampire.
I was gonna say he's pretty much the vampire guy. That was his whole spiel about him. I don't know. We can try Matt again. I don't know. Maybe Brian. Brian Harding.
No, Brian was the fucking annoying guy who always tries to brag about everything.
I know, because his kid is so amazing. We had a Pokey Kid battle.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I remember that now. Robert is just down to DTF.
What about
Why are we, like,
Craig?
strategically thinking about this?
What about Craig? Fucking guy that's we known, I guess, from college, and he's like a fitness dude. Yeah, I'm fat. Guess we'll try Matt for a second time. He's into the music life. He makes me feel cool. Yeah, tip 8. Drink a full glass of water in the morning to help wake up. There you go. Dad tip really number 15. You always have time for a beer with your friends. Dad tip number 56. Go ask your mother. Kind of weird coming from the game where we don't have a wife anymore.
Right. How inconsiderate!
Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Oh, Jesus. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father! Want to go out to the coffee spoon?
Yeah.
Oh, so you get called cool once. Now you're the cool dad who hangs out at the coffee shop and listens to neo jazz and stuff? Amanda, are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry analogy? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you a coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. Alright, you're that guy. Amanda and I make a short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, and just a few people hanging out reading books in a cozy little nooks.
Does your daughter know you're gay?
I don't know at this point. I would assume so, because she keeps making me hang out with all these dads. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Hey, you were that dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Aww. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss?
Wait, I forgot he can't maintain eye contact.
I can't make eye contact, god damn it. This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to who I'm very protective of. Ah, honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house magic? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay.
Dad.
A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. Whatever. Dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Change the subject, defend witch house, reappropriate lines from Taken. I feel like I need to do the Taken lines. Listen, Pablo, I have a very specific set of skills to, I can type pretty fast for people my age. If you so much harm a hair on my daughter's head, I'll be coming for you at a comfortable 80 words per minute after I practice a little.
Aww.
Dad. Tony! Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high-five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until... Alright, Vankit Vale starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Alright, Pablo. Now, what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you? Uh-oh. Americano football. Decaf for cutie. Father John Maisto. Oh shit, what coffee do I want? I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like a decaf for cutie. I don't know. Last time when I ordered something that was just like plain and simple, Matt liked that, so... Either Americano football or Father John is one of these are... I feel like he would like.
Americano is a espresso shot with water. Simple as saying there.
What the fuck's a Father John? I've never heard of that.
It's at macchiato. That's milk and espresso shot.
Alright, let's try the Americano. Americano football, please. Our coffee is as strong as the band's feelings. Good choice. I don't get it.
Hey.
Oh, American football is a sport, but it's also this emo band that made a good album and then waited over a decade and then made another good album. And their music was very sad and sometimes featured sad trumpets.
Hey.
And I'm over-explaining the joke again. Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him.
Hey.
He'll get the hang of it, for as goofy as the dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, the concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was going to go record shopping. Want to come along? Absolutely.
Hey.
Pablo brings us our drinks, and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people. But for some reason, he and I could talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Please, you want to fuck now? Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Oh.
Have you been here before? No! I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Hey, dude.
Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point?
Hey.
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent. But really, I think it's just nice to collect records.
Hey.
It's cool that in the day and age that we just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love.
Hey.
That's why I try to get as many records as I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs?
Hey.
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school.
Hey.
I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nuns... Jesus Christ, exploitation? I have no idea where to start. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Hey.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Cookies and cream, vanilla, strawberry, purple.
Purple!
I don't know, but I want to make him like me.
Purple! No, okay, let's see. I've been pretty on the ball with him.
I feel like he's a cookies and cream kind of guy. Maybe
I know, like, because purple's my favorite color, I'm obligated to say that, but cookies and cream, I would agree with you with that. He's gonna be strawberry.
Yeah, he's gonna be like vanilla because he likes it plain.
Hey.
No, he's an adventurous kind of guy. Hold on.
Oh, I already chose. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Holy fuck. Daffodil Mountain Spring, Camouflage Summer Breeze, Spring Creek Fireball, Power Violence.
Power Violence Cherry Blossom, baby.
You feel like that's something he'd like? Maybe he would like a Spring Creek Fireball. I'm gonna pick the Cherry Blossom.
Hey.
What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, bowling alley, Star Trek bridge ambience, Owls of the Bone chorus. I go with rain.
Well, I'm not sure if that's red.
Might be you.
Damn it!
I'm gonna pick rain. What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard in an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Izbia. Starting a new life in the Baltics. My backyard.
But what about starting a new life?
What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I'm fabricated this universe? Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food.
Yep, that one.
Yep. Matt thinks for a moment.
What?
Oh, I know just the thing.
Hey,
Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is How to Be a Human Being by Glass Animals. Their first album is fire, but they kind of tried out some different stuff on this one, and I can respect that. It's really good. I think you'll like it a lot. Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation.
Hey.
You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands at the corner with the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Oh.
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and The Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Ramo. Tight.
Hey.
The cashier brings Matt up and hands back his album in the bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd?
Oh.
That nerd is my buddy Tony. Tony, this beacon of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. Are the Third Waves going to do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on? Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here.
Hey.
You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Hey.
Will Venkat Vale be playing? If only. I finished paying for my record. I still don't know how we say all those symbols when he says Venkat Vale, but... And we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record store like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's a music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff. And listening to those songs remind me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Hey, yeah.
And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concerts with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment.
No.
It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know, but I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Say no to drugs? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Ah, Molly's got a... Yeah, no. Yep, you're under arrest.
Sure.
Ah, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
Hey.
Okay, if it turns out to be the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear.
What?
Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Surprise, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son, the guy for the vampire dude. Who sent you?
Huh?
We're cool, man, we're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is Prove you're cool! What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. Cite mutually assured destruction. Mutually, whatever. How do I know I'm cool? I will cite. I'll do the third one.
State mutually assured destruction. Fuck. Show him you're not wearing a. Well, that's so generic. Impress him with your extensive knowledge. It'll probably sound like an idiot.
I'll
It's
just
like
do the
mutually assured destruction. I don't even know what that means.
So time to do it. Oh, Matt liked that. Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, we have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzzcott Molly said you were coming. Right. Now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright, how much do you want? One. One what?
Oh.
Yeah. It means weed. Yeah, but how much?
Hey.
One? Oh my god, look, here, take this and give me 10. Just don't tell my dad, let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappeared down the alleyway. I open it, take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Hey.
That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off the public property before we smoke this.
Oh.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place. Yeah? Alright. Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmencita is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Awesome. Let's do some drugs. What the fuck? Matt pulls one of the records out of the bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection.
Hey.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we laid the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house. If you say so. Matt pulls out some rolling paper and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch.
Hey.
Never was good at this.
Yeah, sounds great.
Matt tries again, is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the
Weed
blunt, I think. I take it. Well, let's open up the nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip that golf fairway. Oh, God, what do I pick? I don't know what sounds cool to Matt. Open up the nug? The fuck does that even mean? Who the
Open
fuck?
up the nug, man.
I don't know. I feel like smoking some of
Bring
that.
your nugs.
I don't know what to pick.
I want to go with nug just because nug.
Hey.
Is that a word? He didn't like that.
God damn it.
It was probably
Yes.
rip
Yeah. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while, though. Maybe pot drugs have been gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it be sting this much, or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh, God. Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. I sniffed the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off.
Hey.
Oh, well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right.
Hey.
We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman and a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when she was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. Cursive letterings read, Silliness the Dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to the kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa, I knew we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry.
Hey.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up and flips a record. Next to the turntable, I noticed the dusty piano. Do you play? Ha! I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way, you had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
Hey.
Except for Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Go with a classic, stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I think I should stick with my ska roots because I just told him. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, that was just Smoke on the Water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. Deep Purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Oh, come on. No, it's been a long time. It's never too late to get back into it or drop it. Do we tell him it's never too late, or should we just let him just drop it because he doesn't want to?
Sometimes it's good to get someone to do something they don't want to do, but...
Oh, well, let's try. Matt,
yeah, never too...
You just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. I think he really liked that because there was a lot of things behind him freaking out when it did that.
Yeah.
So that must have been better than love. I'm, okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his finger over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time. I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is it one of his original works? Oh, Jesus, this is so cool. Matt finished the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man. That was killer. Are you going to pull that out for the open mic night? Oh, no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. All right, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is. Thanks.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anybody about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano and
Hey.
I think we'll be fine.
Hey, yeah.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside and the house is dark, safe for a silver light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swirls around in her chair and faces me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry.
What?
Wait, no. I hungry? No. I'm dead. Amanda collapses on the floor. Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo, you set it up. I spike it down. You're a monster.
Sounds like me.
You want some spaghetti? Yes, please.
Huh.
Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire.
Eh?
How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing. He played piano for you? Dude! Yeah, I brought it up and that he should play an open mic night that's happening at the coffee shop, but he kind of got weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. Not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and you play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. Okay, I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. And Christ, I don't have to sing. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I ended up watching True Life, I'm a House Hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know that they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? That song stuck in my head all night. Dad tip 87, spend less money than you make. Date complete.
Yay.
No bar filled on Embarrassed Child, a little bit on Food Channel, almost maxed out on banned puns. I'm almost cool.
I guessed right.
520 instead of 420 on the bar there, and I got up to E on oregano. Doing all right. Dad tip 73, when changing a tire, make sure, and I couldn't read anymore. Damn. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk to the hall of my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound. And I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Oh, Jesus. In the dark, I see Amanda's outline in the middle of the bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Something happened? No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have happened. Amanda, get out! Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Oh, she didn't want to talk about it. Wow. And what is her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of my bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room, makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle in the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. You need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and Takes her still freezer burned waffle out and as it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. And there was a loud slam in my ears. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back in the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she stood there in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing ever happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading to the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah, I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad, it took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. It says, sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Oh god, don't let Brandon have it. It's strawberry.
Oh god, give it to me.
Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is it? Or what is the whole thing? I know I've been really weird lately. There's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. Fuck. The best friend? The other one? Or the one who puked in Dead Goth and Beyond? That was the daughter. The daughter puked in it, but I forget who the fuck Emma R was, because there's Emma R and Emma P or whatever. So one's best friend and one's the other.
Fuck.
Shit.
Being a dad is hard!
I don't... Well, it's harder when they have the same fucking first name. Feel like that's the best friend. You got it! Wow, proud of you. Alright. Emma R is the best friend. Anyway, ever since she got an acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. They both have, of the Emmas, Grace and Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie F's. There's too much to fucking keep track of. On the same night, and they told me they were all busy studying at Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of the information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all said they're busy like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. Aww. So I go to the mall anyway. I get food at the court. Who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching him, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R just glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one, gossipy one. Did she poop the bed too? I can't. I feel like that one's the one that gossips, I think.
Yes, Grace sounds like a gossip person, but that could be because both
Yep.
of those words sound with a G.
I know! Grace is one that nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize not the most elegant thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they were been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I have no idea what's happening. What did Emma R say? What did Emma R say? Oh, okay, get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word, and Ardrius, I don't know the word. Ardulius? No, that's not the word. What am I even trying to read anymore? Long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. It's all beyond me, and I am trying my hardest to be supportive.
Oh.
They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop me and my friend. And I was like, okay, and then she left me on read, and then, wait, left me on read. What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. This is about everybody I ever talked to, so I understand that feeling. And I know because there are read receipts, or read receipts. I don't know what a read receipt or whatever are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable. And I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody's stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me. It's like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. Bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R has been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating now. No, I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you're secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that.
Exactly.
I feel like I've done. I was gonna say I feel like I've done this song and dance already in real life, and I'm not even a dad. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I'd learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they don't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we just ate that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up and goes to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you,
I
Amanda.
love you too, Dad.
I love you too, Dad. She already did the voice for me, so I didn't have to really read that, but thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome
You
back.
got dads.
You got dads. We're back on Dad Book. I guess we'll just go back to Matt again. It looks like that's who we're pursuing. We got one more heart left to fill. You know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream, Daddy? I'm sure I cannot commit. Are we really sure we're ready for Matt to commit to Matt for the third date, which will probably be the final?
What do you say, John?
Marriage is the question. No, okay, so definitely Damien and Hugo are both off the table. Joseph doesn't. I don't really remember who he was. Matt is just the coolest. I mean, Robert just looks like a scumbag who's just gonna leave you on the street. Oh, right. He's the one with the fucking kids. Robert just looks like a good fuck.
I mean, he will fuck me. Alright, I guess we'll just commit to Matt. Dad tip 1, don't forget to floss every day.